that's in a major communication hub has the I guess that bit rate. I think my upload is like 36 megabits per second. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas.
He's truly a modern Doom streamer.
Yeah.
I think that means he's fucked up.
I appreciate everyone who just sat there and was like, this is part of the stream. We're watching shitty bitrate. I like that. I should go back to it.
My experience.
Yeah.
My immersion.
You say this is the worst stream on Twitch, Tarns. You need to, like, have the quality along with it.
I really should lower it to like 320p and then 35 frames per second. Yeah, that'd be dope.
3x200 is just.
Can you do the chain gun in a dark room? Sure.
Well, it's probably gonna look really fucking weird. Encoding's like, what the fuck? Oh no, that's actually pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a brightness color change, that's not like a huge amount of information. Like if you're alternating, like, you know, fire blue, if you're alternating between like color channels really quickly, then that's like, oh my god, I can't approximate shit. Dang you, vector quantization.
Where the fuck do I go?
Well, it's not a TNT experience without getting hopelessly lost.
I was just gonna say.
TNT doesn't get hopelessly
authentic.
Lost. That's like a misnomer.
It'd be a misconception.
I know what I said.
Arachnotron is gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
Fucking Hans von Holzelstor, goddamn.
I look forward to the map names.
Those are so good.
I'm used to 1.5K bitrate. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll go back to it. Oh, I remember why we lowered everything, because COVID happened and Cox Communications was like literally shitting themselves because every single human being in Southern California was fucking streaming Netflix and overloading their entire network. That's right.
I remember implying my ISP will let me stream streams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I don't think I suffered the same fate. Luckily, my ISP had the bandwidth. Or I was placed on a different, like they were fucking around, I guess, with gateways now. So like,
well, no,
would,
that
like,
was the
try to
thing.
move people from...
I think they were just like selectively throttling things, because like everything else would work fine until I was
West
like
Coast internet problem.
trying to stream, and they're
That's
like
hardcore QoS.
More like equality of suckage. Guess what? Hey, it's Cox Internet. Guess what we suck?
Sorry that you don't have 20 million people living where you live, Matt. That's
I have 8.9 million.
Yeah, well, 20
in the state of New Jersey. If we rope New York City in there, it's like 18, 19 million. But yeah, I don't know.
Very dense. The nice thing about New York, though, is you're just like right fucking next to the big node.
Yeah. Although, I mean, it kind of like what was it? I want to say my service.
Oh yeah, my ISP Cox was very good.
Vision, I think,
yeah.
but
I like Cox.
Like whatever Altice is, but like
multiple kinds of them. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. No, they've been pretty good. It's just it was whatever was going on right when like everybody went home because COVID. That like they're like, oh god, what the fuck is everyone doing on our network? Help!
I mean, yeah, sometimes you just kind of have to try.
That rocket was so fucking close.
Oh my god.
juked. Not today, Cyber
Yeah.
Demon.
Tarns enjoys cocks, especially the hidden ones.
Yeah.
You can leave them in.
Oh yeah, I very much liked Alfonso's response to the thread.
Oh, did he actually?
Yeah, Alfonso.
He responded. It's
Oh yeah,
fantastic.
that's right. He did. Yeah.
I like that. That's what Alfonso takes objection to, not the idea that he's spending $5,000 on gacha. Also, surprised no one's asked who Gary Ablett Jr. is.
Let me ask it out. Who's Gary Ablett Jr.?
Gary Ablett Jr. was a Geelong and Golden Suns football player for Australian rules football.
I was gonna say Geelong, fucking. Oh yeah, not too far from Brisbane.
I think so. I don't know. I don't know Australian geography. The only reason I know that Geelong exists is because of the AFL.
Wait, no, Geelong's in fucking Melbourne. It's by Melbourne.
That's the same reason I know like half of the cities in London, or boroughs or whatever they are, because of football teams, soccer.
I talked to Dad. I mentioned Geelong to Dad. Apparently, they were like the only place outside of Melbourne that actually were in the AFL for a while.
That's
Because
also I know Port Adelaide, Hawthorne, Essendon, Gold Coast.
But the Gold Coast had an Olympics there.
Yeah, well, fuck the Olympics.
Screw the Olympics. Who needs them?
Or was it the Sunshine Coast?
Bold statement, but not one I disagree with.
Shut the fuck up, ESPN.
Whole bunch of athletes
Oh wait,
doing
no, my
stuff.
thing for the World Cup. Fucking sporting events.
Bunch of athletes doing stuff, but mostly each other.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a fuck fest at the Olympics. That is no joke.
Well, this is more prison than prison, I guess.
Get the gold medal for an extra 5 condoms.
More prison than prison.
Yeah, everything I've seen of this set is basically just, hey, do you guys remember TNT?
I mean, yeah.
Let's just do exactly that.
I'm fine with that.
VH1s. Hey, remember TNT?
These levels feel a lot more claustrophobic than their counterparts. Yeah, they do. I feel like the best parts of this map set has been the stuff that's not homage.
That's usually the case, I think.
But then, like, still has, like, the spirit of TNT, where you get this, like, weird hodgepodge of computer room in hell.
TNT the way Suitcase of Gore did.
I genuinely want to see at least one, like, Suitcase of Gore shadow port for the contest.
I'm surprised nobody's asked me what that is. I suppose most people know what it is by now. This saw blade
I
is
think so, yeah.
adorable.
Is shadow porting in the wiki jargon list?
I don't think it is. It might be.
It might be. I think I've seen it on there, but I could be wrong.
It's not on the jargon list.
It should be. Add it in, I guess.
Is there a prison map for TNT 2? Yes. Grime,
sort of,
yeah, Grime and Punishment.
Grime and Punishment.
Such a good name.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Does that mean it's got like South London rap? Scrap.
I was gonna say it has a very morose Russian guy in it.
No, Scott Croydon, Big Man Ting.
It's a good map.
No soft boys. No soft boys.
It's a TMD and Zazer map.
Ooh.
Unironically using Dob wire. Dangerous.
I appreciate it.
Old.
Oh,
I
cool.
appreciate it immensely.
And you have escaped the prison, and now you're on this hell island.
Oh, this reminds me of. Oh god, which map was it? It's the one that has that island of.
Prison?
Yeah, I think is that what it's called?
It's this map. It's literally this map. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very prison.
I'm slow.
We're gonna get a metal remake next.
Oh yeah, we are gonna.
Excited for that.
Oh, big area with nothing.
Speaking of metal, and us being in the second hour of the program, which is brought to you by Janscaped. Janscaped. For all your January grooming needs.
Only in January though.
Only in January.
It doesn't work for the rest of the year.
Fuck
Be
you.
for Janet escaping.
January.
I thought it was
Get their new perfect package 2.0 with the It's New Year's lawnmower super trimmer.
God fucking damn it.
What
were you even segueing to?
The list.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
It's the second hour.
It's the second hour. The list of this week is in vain of what we were talking about eventually doing a list for, but we're gonna do the top 5 worst IWAD maps.
Oh, worst IWAD maps?
Yeah.
Ooh, crap. Okay. And then when you say IWAD,
This is just the Doom IWADs.
Yes, this is Doom 1.
So not like Heretic or Hexen.
No, because I don't remember enough of Heretic IWAD maps to even care to make a list of those. The answer would be just Heretic. Yeah, Heretic.
Yeah,
Number
just
1
fill the
Heretic.
top 5. Number 1, number 2, number 3.
I mean, I'd argue it's more like Hexen, but you know.
What?
Nah, Hexen's got charm.
I don't like Hexen at all.
Hexen has interesting things.
You guys are all.
You can
Philistines.
turn things into pigs, which is not as good. I don't know if it's good or better than turning things into chickens.
It's not better. I like turning things into
Chickens is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Hexen has the pig branch that Quasar made, where you can play as the pig for the entire game.
Also, it has like the better name for the artifact that does.
Okay,
like, the portal
so
later.
on this list, I'm excluding Fortress of Mystery and Warrens and Wolfenstein, just like all the lazy
secret maps?
the lazy ass secret maps that just aren't interesting enough to talk about being bad are not on this list.
So they're honorary mentions.
They're
but
they're
not
honorary mentions. They suck. I agree. Fortress of Mystery is worthless. Like it just is. It's just a
That's
bad.
That's an easy number 1 then. But,
Yeah. That's the thing. It's just fucking Fortress of Mystery. No one cares.
Is music going to factor into this?
Ooh, overall experience.
Yeah, the overall experience does factor into it.
Whoa.
In fact,
Okay.
there's one map that's primarily on this list because of the music.
Wow.
Ooh. Okay, I have
But one second, be right back while you guys think. Yeah,
I have
all
a
4.
feeling- I have a that is, and I was going to mention it anyway because I just don't like it as a map.
I'm not sure which one you're thinking of for that, but I have some ideas for a few other spots on the list. Oh, yeah.
It's not that bad a map though. That really is not that bad a map.
It's a map that exists, and that's all I'll give it.
And then you have to play it to that MIDI.
But isn't the MIDI like an extended version of it? It's not exactly the same,
I believe it's just the same.
or is it the
It's
same?
the same. There's like,
Shoot.
there's nothing much to the MIDI.
You just never hear it in the intermission screens, because why would you?
I don't know why I thought that the intermission screen was like a shortened version of it. What am I thinking of? I know that there's something that's like that.
Just because, yeah, maybe? I don't know.
It's good during the intermission, yeah. Oh, you've got a good one? E2M6 looks like it has a cat on, like a sitting down cat in its auto map.
I don't know, E2M6 has at least a couple ideas to it.
E2M6
I think
has an
E2M3
auto-map
is just
map.
like it exists, and that's just about it. It is a map.
E2M6 has a fucking cat on its auto map. It's smiling.
This is what makes maps good. Smiling cats in your auto map.
Hands, I sleep. Smiling cats.
Woke.
That's-
Real shit.
Yeah.
I have a guess. I'm not sure. But I can't. Here's the thing. I can't defend my pick, but I feel like it may be one of Tarnsman's picks.
Mm.
I really gotta
I
think.
don't
So like, if
think
he
any
didn't put
plutonium
any-
maps would be on this list.
If he didn't put any Doom 2 maps in his like top 5 IWADs, then maybe
I'm
a
back.
bunch of Doom 2 maps made it
Hello.
into his lower 5.
Okay, this is for all 4 IWADs, but not all 4 IWADs are represented on the list. I will say that.
I'm
Okay.
going to assume that Plutonia is just not on the list.
I will neither confirm nor deny that, but I will say that I'll also say this, that there's a tie on this list, so it's actually 6.
Wow. Oh, a tie for 5th?
Yeah, 5th place is tied.
Ooh, okay. 5th is always
Alright.
such a spot. All right, who goes
We
first?
starting with.
Guess we'll start
Okay,
with-
I'll start.
with
Ballistics.
Wing or- Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ballistics is number 5B.
Whoa.
What might 5A like a similar map?
5A, yeah, it's
think I might know what it
there's
is.
3
Oh,
maps.
is it-
There's 3
Is
maps
it-
on this
Is
list.
it Deepest Reaches because it has the same fucking music track?
No, it's not Deepest Reaches. I actually like Deepest Reaches. But there are 3 maps on this list that are very similar to each other in many ways.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
my
Bunch of
guess-
nondescript hallways.
So yeah, number
is
5B
what
is
ballistics
ballistics, which is a series of
shit
nondescript
hallways at
hallways. There's a couple of interesting rooms in it that saves it from being
Yeah.
at the very top of this list.
All connected by just nothing.
But it's
basically.
just the hallways
A lot of
of
backtracking.
hallways of hallways of hallways
This is
of dark
top
fucking
5.
hallways full of just hold down super shotgun to shoot specters, and then you go into the fucking room that's just mud hallways full of specters, and it's bad and terrible, and it should feel bad for itself.
Jazzmaster, we're doing top 5 worst IWAD maps.
Nirvana is not on the list.
Nirvana's good.
I-
Anyway, E2M3.
Mm,
I'm sorry, what was that?
E2M3.
Yeah, number 4 is Refinery, E2M3. 80% of the reason this is on this list is because of the
Intermission
fucking
music.
intermission music, which is
You
just
guys are right.
obnoxious as shit. And just
Such a
It's
bad
a
track to have a map to.
it's a flat, bland map on top of the intermission music problem, but it would at least be inoffensive if it wasn't for just having a really, really annoying intermission track playing the entire time as you get through it. It's definitely the worst map in E2.
Yeah, like, it's good intermission music. It's not.
It's
good
yeah, it's fine
for a map.
intermission music where I stop listening to it after like 6 seconds. But as a maps music, nah, I'll pass on that one. So number 5B is Ballistics. Number 4 is Refinery.
Okay, Matt.
I guess it's my turn. I'm just gonna guess it because it has to be on this list. Habitat, map 22, TNT.
Habitat is not on this list.
Bullshit, man. This map sucks a big fat
Wells
ass.
just likes
you know it.
a Habitat because he made a sequel.
No,
to it.
no,
Okay.
no. Okay,
Motherfucker.
Habitat is close to being on this list. Habitat is not a good map. It's a bad map. But Habitat is at least charmingly bad.
It's cult
No,
status.
I
Keeps it off the
guess.
list.
No,
Bullshit.
no. Hold on. Hear me out.
Okay.
Habitat has some interesting rooms. The hallways are at least stupidly bad, but they have their own China. Like in terms of boring fucking
goofy
corridors, they're at least goofy and fun in that they have an
this is
aesthetic
fun.
to them. You can skip basically the entire map extremely easily, so you don't even have to play it. The kind of reward for finding the keys is like that. I don't know. I like that kind of optional key path thing that's going on in it. And those are the things that keeps it off this list. It is a bad map. It is a bottom 10 map, but it's not on the list.
All right.
Okay, Jazzmaster had a good one. E3M1.
E3M1 is a good pull, but it barely does not make the list.
I think
Yeah,
but
Hellkeep
it's
is kind of crap. Yeah.
Hellkeep is very crap. It's also very short, thankfully. So,
It is very short.
yeah.
Yeah, it's over within like 2 minutes.
Yeah, so
Just really a bad way to start E3.
So that's why Warren's isn't on the list, but it's an honorable mention. It's more Hellkeep.
yeah. Warren's isn't on the list because it's at least an interesting concept.
Okay, yeah.
There's at least an idea behind it. That's what keeps it off the list.
All right, it's AD's turn. Next.
Baron's Den.
Oh, fuck.
AD with the
My choice.
number 1 pick.
Oh!
Okay, Baron's Den is the worst fucking dude. Just it's so bad. It has one room that's moderately interesting, and then just tunnels after tunnels after tunnels after more fucking tunnels. And then when you think you're done with the tunnels, you know what it has more of? Fucking tunnels. There's so many fucking tunnels. And on top of that, it starts what is probably the most brutal 3-map stretch in anything. Okay? And it's so fucking bad.
Yeah, this map looks exactly like my first
Speaking
Doom map.
of brutal 3-map stretch, the finisher for it, Mount Pain.
Number 5A is Mount Pain, concluding the absolute shithole that is 25, 26, and 27, which
Damn.
just completely derails TNT into the status that it has as an IWAD. It's so bad. It's square as fuck. It's just full of this entire section of a pointless side hallway that can render the map unbeatable if you do not immediately go down it as soon as grabbing the rad suit or finding a secret rad suit. And it's just like it's so bad, and it's a shame because the other 2 O'Brien maps are these fun little exploratory adventure things, and then you hit Mount Pain and you're just like, why is this here? And you're just exhausted because you've played through fucking Ballistics and Baron's Den before it, and it just adds to the shit in this just square, just fucking just terrible experience. I will say the back half of the map is much better than the first half. It's saved by at least having a decent MIDI, but the problem is the MIDI is 30 seconds long, and you're playing it on a very long map, and it does, as great as Into the Beast Belly is, it wears out pretty quickly.
And then it gets reused 3 maps later, which I find pretty funny.
And then it gets reused 3 maps later. Mount Pain will be improved by, yeah. So that's number 5B. So you guys have 1 Baron's Den, 3 Refinery, and then 5A and 5B, which are Mount Pain and Ballistics.
So we got
Just 2 and 4 then.
Yeah.
I guess it's my turn now. You know what, I'm gonna go with bit of a wild card. I'm gonna go with E4M9 Fear.
Fear did not make the list. Good pull though. It is. Here's the thing about Fear. Yeah, it's super symmetrical, but I don't know. It's more inoffensive than it is just actually bad.
Alright.
And it's
Nothing
also
notable.
I guess
Nothing notable about its badness, I guess.
it relegates Bloodfalls as well, which is also just
Yeah, Bloodfall sucks.
Bloodfalls, I would say, is the worst Doom 2 map, but it's not on the list.
On the list.
I wouldn't
Wait,
say
are
worst
we
Doom
counting?
2 map.
We've
yeah,
excluded like the
pretty
gimmick like secret maps. Does that are we excluding Icon of Sin or is that just
We're excluding
Not a
we're
really
excluding
map.
Icon of Sin, Gateway of Hell,
alright?
the maps that just aren't really even a map.
Okay, so I guess it'd be my guess now. Last Call is kind of a map.
It's kind of a map. It's a bad map. But the torch
Very
gimmick
linear,
thing
yeah.
at the start is fun and at least interesting enough to keep it off the
I
list.
guess.
And it's like the start of the map, so it's like, oh, well, I mean, I could just retry and get back to where I was within 10 seconds.
Wait, hold on. So, if Bloodfalls is the worst Doom 2 map, but it's on the list, I guess that means there's a Plutonium map on the list.
I guess we could. I think like another guess should be made from the chat because I think we said we're excluding like Wolfenstein, whatever, like the lazy ones. So if we got another one there, Jazzmaster.
Anyone in chat? I'm trying to think about.
I mean, does Dead Simple count?
No,
No.
I like the original Dead Simple. I like as a map. Dead Simple's a fine map. Dead Simple's biggest
Simple,
sin
like Caught Yard, those are fun.
is just everyone doing it endlessly forever and not fucking letting it die.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a waste if you don't do something like that on Map 07, I guess, but
I mean, no, it's
I
not.
don't know.
I'll give you a hint. Number 3 is on this list for being incredibly fucking boring.
I have an idea, but it's not my turn.
Well, you had your go. I mean, you didn't have your
It's in
go.
Last Call.
Well,
Yeah, he said last call. No.
shit, I'm going to pass the map.
Oh, alright, so I got a thing. Being boring. You know what? I'm gonna say, the Hunted in Plutonia.
No.
Okay.
Hunted's fun.
It is. I thought I'd just throw that in there just to see if I could, like, if Tarnsman has a hidden opinion about it. That. All right. So that was my guess in order to see if I could provoke something interesting, but I failed.
I guess we're talking boring maps. Cyberden.
Cyberden is the worst Plutonia map, but it's not on the list. And it is indeed a very, very boring map.
I didn't really consider Cyberden because it was a secret map.
No,
But
but the secret maps that I said are like just automatically on the list because it would be a boring list are the things like Fortress of Mystery, you know, the ones that are just like obviously
non-maps.
like they're non-maps, you know, Wolfenstein. Things are just like, yes, this is terrible. No one enjoys this. This is nobody's favorite map. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because it just sucks.
Calling Hunted a worst map is a hot take warm enough to heat Canada for an entire winter. I like that.
No, Hunted is a great map with a great concept, gimmick music. Like, it's a, you know, Hunted is one of those maps where its biggest flaw is everyone doing it. Like, we didn't need 2 more Hunted maps after Hunted. We had Hunted.
I really like the one in PRCP, but yeah, the Plutonium 2 one, it's a bit too much.
The Plutonium 2 one looks great, but I didn't need to play it.
It's like 5 times too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in PRCP is fantastic, I think.
So since the worst Doom 2 map and the worst Plutonia map both aren't on the list, you know
It's just
that
Doom 1 and TNT then.
yeah, you know that there are no maps from either Plutonia or Doom 2 on the list.
Boring. E4M5?
Number 3, E4M5, boring ass marble maze of boring ass boringness that no one fucking gives a shit about.
I thought
And
number 3 was E2M3.
no, that's number 4.
Okay.
I have Number 1 you got is Baron's Den. You haven't got number 2. Number 3 is E4M5. Number 4 E2M3, and then number 5 A and B Ballistics and Mount Pain.
Okay.
Yeah, E4M5 is just so fucking boring and nothing, and it has 2 textures for the entire fucking map, and even me, LOL 2 texture man, just no, like, just it's so bland and nothing, and the gameplay is garbage, and it has the unfortunate like placement of coming right before the best Doom 1 map, and it's just a fucking, like, I don't care about you at all, and fuck you, Tim Willits, and just,
yeah, it's a Willits map.
Just, I don't care about this map. Like,
A quote-unquote Tim Willits map. Wasn't the layout made by his sister or something?
probably, I don't know, I don't care. It's just a bad
it
map.
was, yeah.
It's a bad map that is just bad, and, like, it's bad because there's nothing to say about it. Like, the most notable thing in it is that you can jump through a window to skip, like, the yellow key.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think I've ever once gotten the yellow key in that map.
Yeah, so exactly. That's just it's such a boring map that I don't even remember the name of it. I just know it's E4
It's,
5.
They will repent.
Yeah, they will
I
repent.
think, yeah.
More like they will
It's
bore me to
that.
death. So yeah, that's number 3. So you guys are just missing number 2 now.
Number 2.
I just realized we're on faux metal at this point.
Yeah, we are on full metal.
Fantastic. Whose guess is it? Is it Matt's?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Well then, let's see. Man, I'm really bad at like guessing like the IWAT ones. Jeez. You know what? I will. I'm sure it's defensible, but I will guess metal.
And that's number 2. Metal.
It is. Yeah.
It
sucks.
It does. It sucks.
It
Not
sucks a
fantastic.
big ass.
It sucks ass. It's square. It's all one texture, except for it's not all one texture, but it's all 2 textures really. There's at least an interesting room in it, and the end room is like comedically bad, I guess, but it's just
Yeah, it's the big ass staircase.
It's
into
just-
the giant.
it's just so bad. It's just no, fuck metal.
You guys' staircase room could have been cool if it wasn't like 4 times longer than it needed to be.
Yeah,
You're
and
just
and
in
you,
there, here's a fight.
and then you do
you're
the
done.
same thing.
Not
Get
like
up,
go to each corner.
hit the switch, wait for the lift to raise, hit the
Yeah,
switch
oh
to lower
God.
the lift, rinse, repeat, fucking just go away, Metal. Metal is the first bad map in TNT, and it actually tarnishes what's otherwise an extremely solid episode 1. So yeah, list in its entirety. Number 1, Baron's Den of fucking tunnels. Number 2, Metal of also fucking tunnels. Number 3, I don't give a shit about E4M5. Number 4, E2M3, pick different music, goddammit. And then number 5, A and B, is Mount Pain and Ballistics. Holy shit, why does TNT have Baron's Den, followed by Ballistics, followed by Mount Pain? That's so fucking bad. Why?
I
They
was
are.
thinking of if it rolled round to me, I was thinking of suggesting Administration Center only because of the second half.
Oh,
Hot
it
take,
is.
I
Tarn
like
said earlier that he likes this
I
first
like
2.
Administration
Why not?
Center a lot. I like the second half of it.
I hate the second half.
I don't
Yeah,
hate the
look where
second
we are,
half.
everybody.
Oh,
It's,
we're on this-
it's,
Tarn's-
it's metal too.
Someone remade the second half of it.
Also,
First
like,
thing.
Metal. Why does it even exist when Hanger kind of does similar shit but better?
Yeah, Hanger is just metal but better, and actually interesting. Well, I have my whole like list of like IWAD maps that I kind of put together. Where did I put Administration Center? Administration Center is my 8th favorite TNT map.
Nice.
I love Administration
I guess
Center.
pro tip to all aspiring mappers, limit the amount of tunnels you make.
Yeah, I mean that's just a good general rule. Hanger.
TNT
ER.
map 5 of Hanger, which is a good map.
like it's a bit squirrely. It does have a reasonable amount of corridors. It has the bit where like you open up into a courtyard, and there's just festooned with
hit scanners. It's the part that this did worse with that chain gunner room of death.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's just the layout's a bit more interesting. New map of tip. So the sins are being just all around shit.
The biggest sin. Here's the thing. The worst. Bad is truly defined by the absence of good. Okay? And the most absent of good things are things that are just aggressively boring in a product that's meant to entertain. And the quickest way to be boring is with bad, uninteresting layouts. The easiest way to have a bad and uninteresting layout is to just make your layout 90% tunnels.
Tunnels between rooms.
And you backtrack through said tunnels.
And then you backtrack through. Well, here's the thing, especially with like Baron's Den. I don't know if have you looked at the auto map of Baron's Den? The rooms themselves,
It's spaghetti.
the rooms themselves are glorified tunnels.
It's Babby's first 1994 map. It's exactly what it is. It's like a whole bunch of like rooms connected. You know what it is? It's like a person who like would just like make like maps for like their D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Made that, but
I can
like
see
in
that.
Doom.
That was the most useless archvile.
That was a very easy so
We can exit Archvile. Now there is that.
Hi, Stronghold! That is blatant as shit!
I'm 100% okay with this though. Stronghold again? Yeah, sure.
Stronghold plus plus.
I mean,
Though TNT Revolution Map 8 was already that.
yeah, I'm fine with this.
Baron's Den is my first map to like a friggin' T.
Baron's Den, like,
Today,
I actually
Matt reveals
played-
He made Baron's Den.
I actually played Baron's Den from Pistol Start like 3 weeks ago just to be like, because I was doing my, whole thing to come up with my rankings, and I'm like, you know what is the worst TNT map? And I'm like, it's Mount Pain. And then I'm like, no, the mountain in Mount Pain is kind of cool. What map doesn't even have a kind of cool thing? So I was like going through them. I played Ballistics. And I'm like, no, this room in Ballistics is actually kind of cool, and this room's kind of cool.
So it's just edged out by Mount Pain and Ballistics for just a single cool thing in it.
Right. Well, then I played Baron's Den, and I didn't even like Baron's Den, and it might be the fact that it's followed by Ballistics at Mount Pain. I, for whatever reason, remembered Baron's Den as being like the least shitty out of those two, and it's probably because after you play Baron's Den and then you play Ballistics and then you get to Mount Pain and you're just like, come the fuck on, are we still doing this? Like, why are these three maps fucking back to back to back? That it makes you more angry towards Mount Pain, to where you're not judging the maps like as they are, right? You're
judging it as an album.
Yeah, the misery is compounding, so you're putting more weight on the last one, when you're failing to recognize that the first one that started it is actually the worst. So I replayed Baron's Den, and it was like this experience of like, okay, I remember this being bad, but like, what the this is, why is this so bad? And yeah, just Baron's Den is so uninteresting.
Yeah, like, I would definitely argue that of those that stretch of three maps there, it's definitely the map with the least amount of personality, which is to say, effectively none.
That's the thing. It's just like a bunch of rooms connected by hallways, and that's it. There isn't really any idea to it.
But that's the thing. That describes both Mount Pain and Ballistics as well. But
I have ideas.
Yeah, the rooms in
Have
Mount
ideas.
Pain and Ballistics are at least interesting as rooms. The problem with those maps is the stuff that connects those rooms. Whereas
Like
Baron's
Mount
Den,
Pain-
the rooms themselves are just hallways.
Yeah.
Mount Pain and Ballistics feel like maps made by somebody who wanted to make something. Fucking Berenstain just feels like a map made because a map needed to be made by somebody who wanted to make just wanted to make a map because they want to make a map.
Pretty filler.
It's my first map, and when I say my first map, I don't mean my personal first map. I mean
It's Matt's first map. He's just trying to hide it.
My first map trademark.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I remember my very first map, and it was not like that. It was just boxes stuck to other boxes, and
It's the kind of personality that's sick. Oh my god, that's horrifying.
He's reheated fish.
Let's go on. Sorry.
Dakimakura for 2 hours straight.
Dakimakura. I don't know what Dakimakura.
That is a body pillow.
That's a
man.
body pillow map.
Oh.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, see, well, you guys have that on me then.
Yeah.
Don't act like that's something. Okay, that's one of those things like Forrest Dam leather belt that you just like ubiquitously pick up, Matt. Okay.
Yeah, some random ass Japanese word.
Oh my goodness, that's... Oh, I'm becoming anxious just thinking about such a flight.
I would honestly probably enjoy that flight just because of the story I would get to tell afterwards.
I would
I would
find that
probably
pretty funny,
talk
honestly.
to that guy the entire fucking time. Be like, all right, I guess we're doing this now.
I'm with Tarns on this.
You and me. I mean, when
This is my flight. This is at least something interesting to do during the flight.
when somebody
It's not
comes
this
up to
dude.
me and is just like, "Hi, I'm garbage," I'm like, "All right, let's do this, you and me." Like, dude, I was going for a run, right? There was literally a guy on the corner of the street. This was back in like July when all the BLM protests were going on, and so like there was a BLM protest on one side, and then there's this dude, his brother, and his sister with a giant American flag screaming at them about like Fox News commie Jews, brainwashing them into like just like full on Alex Jones shit. And I'm like,
Right.
okay, I'm talking to this human being right now. Like, we're having a discussion.
Especially since you're one of them commie Jews.
Exactly. No, it was great. And then like
Matt,
I
you
left,
needed the
and then
echo
like
on that.
a guy
Oh,
like
I
you
forgot.
mommed him, and I had to like talk to him some more. But yeah, it was funny. Anyways, so I definitely would enjoy talking to the.
I would talk to Dakimakura Fishman.
I would definitely talk to that guy. I would
Maybe
talk.
for an hour or so, but like...
I would talk to that guy for 14 hours. I would get that entire guy.
14 and a half hours.
That guy's life story. Okay.
That guy's a flight to Sydney from from California.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how long is a fuck?
It's like 14 hours. When I did LAX to Melbourne, that was 14 hours.
Oh, not bad. Oh man, if I moved to the Antipodes, I'd be changing at LAX and not fucking O'Hare.
And that guy would probably be very interesting to talk to on a 14-hour flight because I'd question why or how Dakamura Fish guy was in first class, so he'd probably have a very interesting life story.
No, I mean
fucking
like
awful.
he'd be in first class because he has nothing to prove. He doesn't have anything else to prove. He's got the money.
Exactly.
He's got the life. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Exactly. That's why that guy would be.
life.
That'd be a very interesting person to talk to.
Listen,
Also,
I got millions of dollars, and I just want a body pillow of my waifu. And
Why is this guy
that's-
like
I bought the
semi
seat for
Donald
her.
Trump?
Excuse me. Okay, I just want to say that Ray from the Neon Genesis Evangelion is the best waifu. I mean, and nobody else compares to that.
Donald Trump
I don't care-
would
I don't care if
support
he's-
the worst
I don't
one.
care if he's someone else's wife or used to be someone else's wife. I'd probably
Donald
have
Trump
it too.
starts Third Impact.
Map name idea: Alfonso tries to stop Donald Trump from starting Third Impact.
You know, excuse me.
Alright, if I don't use my current name, I'm gonna
If I-
use that.
If I got my second term, I would have, and I'm not saying this because I'm saying I would start the human instrumentality
See,
project.
you
I mean, I
already
would.
fucked up, Matt. Because if it's Donald Trump talking, he did get his second term. Okay. and that's why they stole the election.
Biden stole it from me. Georgia, very bad people. The very bad people in Georgia.
To stop
And they didn't.
to stop instrumentality. That's why Biden did it, because Biden doesn't want humanity to evolve. It's true.
I wanted
Humanity
everybody
tries
standing in a circle.
Stop Trump from starting
Humanity
third impact. It's written
thinks
down
the
here.
war is a bitch
As a
ass.
backup name.
I could have had everybody standing in a circle telling me congratulations. And I
Oh,
didn't
that's
have it.
that's what I might do for my modular bonus prize. I might do best map name. I was considering doing like best newcomer map or something, but I might do best map name.
You'd have to do best newcomer map in like so that there isn't a perverse incentive for people to pretend to be new.
Well, that's why I kept that bonus hidden. Because I was considering, since, you know, when I first joined the community, I got that CAC award, so I figured, you know, maybe give $100 to whatever map was done the best from the best newcomer.
Ooh. Oh, look at this guy bragging
cool.
about his newcomer.
Look at my awards.
Let me see, if I want to get a fucking... If I want to leave for a flight to Sydney in like a week on first class, how much would I pay? Fuck me. £5,218.
Yeah, sounds about right.
No. No. That's so much.
Yeah, but the comfort for 14 hours, Max.
I know.
You could probably honestly just do business class.
Oh, 53-hour fucking trip on business class for a meager £3,000.
Wait, a 53-hour trip?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, that's the
Does
cheapest
that
option.
work?
That's the cheapest option. Going
How many
from there-
layovers is that?
There's two, but like they're long. You go from fucking Heathrow to JFK to LAX to Sydney.
That's ridiculous.
That's great.
Yeah, Cyrus is a new level.
No, new level is what Eternity just automatically displays it as if you don't give it a thing.
Is that like an eternity thing, or does PR Boom do that as well?
I don't know because I've never used PR Boom.
No, because PR Boom would just display the like the regular Doom 2 names.
Yeah.
Don't you know these things, Max? Isn't Eternity your baby?
It's an adopted baby.
Yeah, this is before my time.
I love that there's just all this stuff in Eternity that exists as this like, I didn't fucking do it. I don't know why that exists.
Like, I mean, like
Yeah.
part of this, we could either blame Max or we could blame Quasar's bad judgment early on.
Or we can blame Fraggle, the
I'm honestly
classic.
more willing to
Fraggle.
blame Quasar.
Although
Or
I
you
thought
can
Fraggle
blame-
made stuff for like Legacy, like that was Fraggle Script was for.
SMMU.
Oh, SMMU is Fraggle's Script, that's
Eternity
right.
is based on. Blaming Fraggle is a classic. Blaming, I don't know. It's rare to blame Fraggle for stuff in Eternity nowadays.
PR is worthless because you just don't ever apologize, and then no one can ever do anything to you. It's true.
Oh, I thought we were talking about PR Boom.
Well, yeah,
Won't
but
apologize to
Otter's
the human race, etc., etc.
We're
Otter's
talking
like,
about public relations.
yeah.
Where like showing weakness just fucks you up.
Well, no, there's like there've been actual studies on it that like people who like have a problem with something don't give a. Oh, that was a great barrel kill by myself. Just don't give a shit about people apologizing for it at all. So there's literally no point to apologize like as a PR move whatsoever.
Unless you're like in that. I feel like.
No, like just from a like relation standpoint, it does nothing. Because if you're doing something that you have to apologize for, like, who is really gonna be like, oh wow, I suddenly actually think this person's a good person who just honestly made a mistake? Like that just doesn't happen anymore. Like people.
Not very.
I think Dan Harmon got out of the accusation that he kind of like made his workplace like really shitty for like new writers, especially since like he like hit on, I think, like somebody else in the writer's room, but like then he like acknowledged that it like happened and whatever, and the person who was like, you know, the subject of that whole debacle like forgave him and was like, I'm very happy that he admitted that it was definitely a thing and I wasn't going crazy.
But Harmon is pretty much a work in progress.
As a person, forever,
He was,
yeah.
he was never made.
Like
I don't think he's ever been very quiet about that fact.
He's not very quiet about a lot of things, especially his, like, you know, his alcoholism, and or if it's not that much, he's definitely an alcoholic. But like it's like he's talented and super flawed, and he's just like, yeah, I'm super flawed, whatever. I'm just gonna talk about it on my podcast that I don't do anymore. And it's like when Twitter tried to cancel Dan Harmon. It's like you realize why we're fans of him, right?
Right, but see,
Because-
that's the thing is, again, his brand was already that. It's like, you know, Dave Chappelle or Bill Burr, or there's just guys who, like, their response is, no, fuck you, go away. Like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna say a whole bunch of shit about white women. No. But it's brutal, but you know, fucking say it.
Crazy.
On Saturday Night Live.
anyways,
Yeah, like
it also doesn't help that, like,
Burr.
90% of PR apologies are just, like, nothing. Like, you know.
I'm going to check myself into rehab for addiction to sex.
Like, the
And-
Mariners, so one of the Mariners executives was talking to a Rotary Club and, like, was basically like, so here's all this illegal manipulation of playing time that we're doing with our minor league players, and also it kind of sucks that we have to pay for translators because these fucks don't speak English. YOLO, right? And then it's like, dude, like, what are you gonna, like, my bad, guys, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Like, you know, like, there's no apology for that. It's just like, yeah, okay, like, cool. You know, we
Like-
know you're
like-
gonna
like-
resign, so, like, whatever.
Like the coach from Utah going, we need more black players on our team.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, dude, like, there's, like, honestly, at that point, just say, no, I'm not sorry, fuck you, and you're, you know, in the same position.
Just ride that motorcycle backwards, flipping the bird to everybody. Into the
Right.
sunset.
Apologies are for when you fuck up, not for when you were just a dickhead
Right.
Yeah.
intentionally. You know, my mom always said, "Oh, you gotta, if you're apologizing, you better mean it." And then I say something mean, like, "Oh, well, I
Fuck you, you old broad. What do you know?
apologize. I wouldn't mean it." And then she gets really pissed. How to interface with humans. Be like, I'd apologize, but it wouldn't be true.
Just
That'll
like, you
def-
know, the key to life is just to minimize all the, you know, shitty things you do. And then when you're caught on it, just be like, nah,
Oops.
yeah, I said the thing, whatever.
Fuck it, forget about it.
Yeah. Ah, Jersey.
Forget about it.
It doesn't matter.
Why are we turning slowly into an Italian stereotype?
Although I will say, like, who is that, fuck, what was his name? It's the guy who's, like, currently, like, being investigated for, paying for underage sex using, like, campaign dollars.
Okay, that's the greatest. That's the greatest fucking Coen's brother, like,
Yeah.
movie plot. Because here's
guess so.
that entire story is like, you know, the Vince
Matt
McMahon,
Getz, yeah.
the Vince McMahon meme where, like, he slowly gets more and more like, oh, and then he turns like red and his eyes start glowing. That whole story
Yeah.
is like that. So it's like Matt Gantz accused of, you know, underage sex trafficking. First Vince McMahon. Matt Gantz says it was part of an FBI sting operation. Next,
Gantz, yeah.
next Vince McMahon. It actually turns out that there was an FBI sting operation, and some dude was trying to get him to pay the money to free a dead guy from Iran, and like some other crazy shit. Next Vince McMahon face. But he also was totally sex trafficking underage girls.
That's ridiculous. Man, that's nuts. Nah, he'll be fine though. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a politician.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Something.
Sky's the
joke
limit.
about,
Never admit.
Yeah.
Never admit you're doing wrong.
Yeah, no, the story is straight up like out of a Coen Brother movie. It's fucking ridiculous.
Venmo thing too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, what was the Venmo thing? Oh, I only vaguely recall that part.
Venmo transactions were public, and people noticed him sending money to somebody, and then the exact same money shortly after going to like young ladies.
God.
Venmo.
Oh,
So great.
He should Ven less.
Oh.
Da 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 da.
Entire state of New Jersey. Fuck you. The Mets shouldn't have won the goddamn baseball.
That was
Should not have won the baseball.
That was a hilarious hit by pitch. That was like one of the worst fucking calls I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man, I haven't seen this.
Have they contested it?
No, because what are they gonna do? Like, they're not gonna protest it. It's a meaningless fucking game in goddamn April.
Sure.
So wait, did
the
team win by being hit by a
Yeah,
pitch?
so okay, the
Yeah.
Mets were down in the bottom of the ninth, 1-2 to the Marlins. Then they hit a home run, so they were tied 2-2. Then they got bases loaded, and they got a walk-off hit by pitch. Except
Damn.
the dude was hit by pitch by virtue of barely being grazed in the elbow, and he like leaned his elbow like halfway across the plate, like just straight into the fucking strike zone, where you can't be hit by a strike. Like, if you get hit by a pitch that's a strike, it's still a called strike. And the best part is the ump is calling it a strike, and then like mid calling it a strike, it's like, oh wait, no, he got hit by the pitch. He gets to take first, which was the walk-off hit by pitch. So like,
and then it's a run. Oh fuck.
but that's the thing, is he was calling it a strike, so he knows that it was a strike, but you can't be a hit by pitch by a strike because you're supposed to avoid the pitch, and the only way that you could be hit by pitch by a strike would be if you're crowding the plate, which is the opposite of, so basically you have to be leaning into the pitch, which would not count as a hit by pitch. So he somehow in the middle of acknowledging that the pitch was a strike, meaning in order to be hit by it, the guy would need to illegally be leaning into it. Just was like, oh no, wait, he got hit. Never mind, hit by pitch. It was a clusterfuck of a call.
After the game, the fucking umpire was like, yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah, and then the umpire was like, yeah, that was actually my entire bad. Oops.
Yeah, I fucked up. So what? You fucking pricks. I ain't admitting to shit.
We want to see Matt as like an
I got
umpire
some balls
now.
you can suck.
And then
With a fucking actor
Here-
like that, umping a fucking Mets game cannot be trusted.
to make matters worse, for whatever insane reason, the umpires can review the hit by pitch to see if he was indeed hit by the pitch, but they can't review whether or not he was illegally crowding the plate. So the Marlins manager, Donnie Baseball, was like, hey, that's bullshit, review that shit. And then they reviewed it and were like, yeah, he got hit by a pitch. And so, of course, as they're reviewing it, they're showing all the replays of him. Like, I mean, he's literally like, let me just lean into this pitch.
Oh man, like a whole bunch of like people just getting madder and madder watching the
That guy
replay
is-
again. It makes me
That guy
fucking
is
happy.
getting. I kind of hope that he gets fucking beanballed the next fucking.
Get beamed.
So, which just further complicates how fucking stupid it was, because again, in order to call that, the umpire had to just have a complete fucking brain fart, and then they can review that, but they can't review that they got the call wrong. Like, it's like, why is that not reviewable? And it's like, well, that's arguing balls and strikes. Like, what?
Yeah. I mean, look, if it wasn't for like, I don't know, I would think that we'd have computers.
Okay. I'll say this.
Balls and strikes.
I'm really happy.
The human element.
I'm really happy we don't have robot ops. Like, I really
Yeah.
just, I like the human element, and I like that they blatantly fuck things up sometimes. But at the same time, when they do it, like, it just doesn't make sense to have instant replay, but not be able to review all aspects of the play. Like,
Yeah.
why not? Like, I get it in football. Okay, I understand why in football you can't, like, review things that weren't part of the initial penalty, because it'd be really dumb, because almost every replay someone would be called for holding or pass interference or something. And it would be just awful to be like, hey, review that. Oh, look, while we're reviewing this, we noticed a dude nowhere near the play was holding 5 yards or 10 yards, whatever side it's on, and just it would totally kill pace of play. I get that. That makes sense in that context. But in baseball, where it's like, look, everything's happening right there. That's all part of the same play. Like, every aspect of you calling it a hit by pitch should be at least reviewable if you're going to have it be reviewable at all.
Yeah, it's all very ball centric, so
Yeah.
it's not like and it's only a limited amount of places it can be. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm glad that I don't know, there's some like fucking like tech startup going like, we could change baseball. Like, suck a dick. We need things that are still human, damn it.
I want...
And to Jazzmaster's point, we wouldn't even have stories like this or things to talk about if you know, computers were brought into the mix.
You wouldn't have that. You also wouldn't have all the great ejections that come from having human umpires.
Yeah, no computer thought of anything new, like ejecting somebody. No computer ever asks a new question.
Just fucking have programmed an AI umpire that tells players to get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Dude, ejections...
You really want a
ejections...
robot that's like, hey, fuck you.
Ejections are part of, like, some of the best parts of baseball. Especially because of, like, the unwritten rule where the manager has to go out there and then keep arguing with the ump until most of the time they get ejected too.
Good.
Oh, damn. Did I really want to see a coach beat up a robot? God damn, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Look at it's like, no, someone's got to recalibrate you, you piece of shit. It was a ball. Motherfucker.
Plus, like...
No, don't beat up the robot. David Cage is gonna make a game about it.
Don't do that, yeah. It also gives, like, baseball, you have the whole, like, you know, different umpires having different leashes, and we get the whole, like, we hate Joe West because he's fucking just... like a gigantic baby who ejects people for fucking nothing. Like, you wouldn't have that aspect.
I haven't seen any
It's a
ejections.
weird ass map.
This is a strange map.
Yeah, turn the hat around to get even closer. That's another good one.
What?
Yeah, when managers either take off their hat or turn their hat around to, like, make sure that they can get their face as close to the umpire's face as humanly possible. They don't do that anymore because of, you know, the whole COVID thing, but...
I was gonna say, I hope that rule is eased.
There's I'll send you a video of a great ejection.
I think they would have like tape measure just to ensure that they're like 6 feet away. Like they just like pull out a tape measure and like touch it to the umpire and be like, I'm 6 fucking feet. They're just yelling at each other.
Right. No, nowadays when the managers walk out, there's a lot more like, I'm doing this because I have to do it, and they got the masks on, and it's all like, look how, like, it's kind of a sad version of it. But there's a great video, Max, that I'll send you. It's the manager that was the Marlins manager before Don Mattingly, and it was a very, very, very bad blocking the plate call, where the runner was tagged out, but he was called safe because the catcher was, quote-unquote, blocking the plate. And he just wasn't, and the manager's like flipping out on him, and like just like he's like basically trying to press his face as close as it can get to the umpire.
Also, check out these trucks.
They're great trucks.
We got some tractor trailers here.
Very, very quick to have trucks in your TNT set.
Hey, it is shipping, or no, this is a storage facility. TNT having the balls to have 2 crate maps. That's the kind of brave, controversial map making that makes TNT such a good IWAD.
I mean, there's crates in like a bunch of them.
Yeah, but there's 2 specifically, like, why are there
guess,
light
yeah.
amp goggles here? They have 2 crate maps, is what I'm saying.
They just like had it fall out the box.
Oh, I could do worse middies in the IWADs. I haven't done, because there are some questionable middies.
I don't know. I feel like they have like their place. In...
I don't really have any problems with like, used appropriately. I don't have any problems with any of the midis that I can think of.
I don't know, man. I am so over the IWAD music. I don't care anymore.
There's
Just use something new.
It's overdone, sure, but like, it's fine music.
80's just going through that point in his life where you get bored of the IWAD music and just wanna play the things with new music.
I agree with that. 1 second, be right back again.
I had a phase like that.
Not coincidentally, that phase started when I started writing my own fucking midis. So.
No, yeah. Oh,
Take that as you will.
I straight up was hacking and slashing through like all the pizzerias near me of like which ones I won't go to anymore because I made pizza better than them.
Oh yeah.
Like I had a baseline now for what I considered good pizza, and then if you didn't meet that, if you did not go above that line, it was like, why bother going?
If I can expend effort,
I guess that's fair.
It's cheaper.
So that was like my contention. Like yeah, as soon as you start making your own X, you start having really crazy opinions about X.
Definitely, yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
That happened when I started, when I like passed my driving test. I started getting way antsio and in fucking cars with other people.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I'm
you're
following
driving
the
wrong.
rules of the road.
You're parking poorly. You've missed so many parking spots. What the fuck?
And then you start like, you know, fucking like you remember all the obscure rules that they only teach you like when you're just learning how to when you're like gonna take the written portion for like for like your like driver's exam or whatever, or like you remember all of like the weird laws for driving and that nobody else remembers because it's like so fresh in your mind. Freaking right-of-way laws and who goes first at a 4-way stop. Although I think it's a queue, not a stack. So if you're the first to stop, you're the first to go. Sorry,
Yeah, I believe so. And it's like if 2 people get there at the same time, it's the person on the right-hand side, I believe, like to the right, gets to go.
I think that's like one of those. That's like kind of like one of those, but like people, you'd find that like people just like do it by consensus. They start signaling to each other, "No, you go first. No, you go first." Because like yeah, when 2 people go there like at the same time, like even when like one of them's turning and the other one going straight has like, you know, because they both have the right of way, the one person who goes straight goes first. But the thing is, they still go by the ordering of who stopped because nobody actually gives a fuck. So, yeah, I don't know. Those rules are for when you get into accidents.
Pro tip: just don't get into those accidents.
Don't get into accidents.
Just don't.
Problem solved.
It's that
Everything's
easy.
legal until you get caught.
Yeah, don't get into that. Dude, corn syrup is terrible.
Yeah, it is.
What
Pretty
did I do
bad.
with... What brought this on?
Oh,
Soda.
I've been sipping on a can of Coke that had been in the fridge forever, and I finally decided, fuck it. I haven't had soda in a while. I'll drink it, and I'm like, wow,
And then you regretted that decision.
Yeah, honestly,
As you should.
yeah. I just.
You're in California, can't you get like the weird Mexican
I
stuff?
actually, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
That if I want to drink a soda, I'll get that, and that's fine because it has real
I can
sugar.
get that in
in it.
New Jersey. Like I mean, like well, it's also those are the people running all the bagel places. Just get it all.
There's just been a
imported.
can of Coke that's been in the fridge forever from, I don't even remember why it's there. It's from, like, I got it somewhere and it just has been in there. And I finally decided to drink it. And every time that I have, like, American soda nowadays, it's like, I think I'll have a soda. And then, like, halfway through it, like, why don't I?
I think I'm gonna dump the rest of this soda.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, Mexican Coke doesn't have real sugar? No, it has real. It definitely still has real sugar in it. Cane
The bottled Coke that I
Yeah,
occasionally
the
get.
glass bottles.
Yeah, that
The
has
glass
cane
bottles,
sugar
yeah.
in it. At least the stuff that you can get from Chronic Taco does. That's the only place I get it nowadays.
And then there's Passover Coke.
Yeah.
That has like the cane
What?
sugar in it.
Yeah, there's Passover
Passover
Coke.
Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, Passover
Is it a
Coke.
thing because America has like a reasonable number of Jews in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it also depends on where you live, but like I
Well,
think
if you
the
come
Coca-Cola
to
ships it
Europe-
everywhere anyway during Passover,
Yeah.
and they just get snatched up immediately because they make it with cane sugar.
The fucking Passover Coke.
Yeah, it's got like the Star of David. The
Yeah,
Star of
no, it
David
actually
on it.
it's
Coke
actually
from
called Passover Coke.
Yeah,
That's fucking great. Why didn't Mum
you're free
buy
in
that?
America.
Yeah.
I was visiting and couldn't find the fucking potato sticks, the Passover kosher potato sticks. And I was very sad. Because good. This is a big bag of fucking greasy ass fried potato sticks. It's just crisps, you know.
Yeah.
But they're sticks.
I thought you called them chips.
You call them chips.
No, if they're sticks, then they're julienne, they're French fries, right?
No, it's-
Fish sticks are still fish sticks in America.
Wait, no, I thought he said.
We're getting a little confused here, are we?
Sorry, I was firing the plasma gun, so I didn't hear what you guys were talking about. I thought you were talking about fish.
Yeah, wait.
talking
was
about, like,
it fish
potato
or-
stuff.
Oh,
yeah, it
oh,
was a
potato
potato.
stick. Okay.
No, I was second guessing me because I was like, wait, did Max say stuff about fish?
No, I thought I heard
It's
you
like
say
my
fish.
brain
I thought
farted.
I heard you say fish and chips, and then you were saying like something like fish was called whatever, and I'm like, no, like I thought you were talking about fish sticks, and I was like, wait, no, those are still called fish sticks here. What?
Yeah, but
Oh,
then
fish
I got
fingers.
confused. Like, wait a minute, did my brain just like fart? And Max was talking about fish the entire time and
Oh.
not potatoes.
Okay, my bad.
no, I was not
And I
talking
was
about-
too scared to ask because then I'd look like an idiot.
I posted a picture of potato sticks. But that isn't what the packaging looks like, but that appears to be the right thing because hey look, it's tagged kosher parv.
What the fuck? I thought this was a Jew thing when I clicked it.
Oh, it was because it was a baby wrapped in like a fucking goddamn thing. Somebody was like, explain your people to Tarnsman. Your people is Packers fans, it's not Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah, saw that in the other chat server. Explain your people. like what? What people?
Packers fans.
Packers fans. Oh, okay.
Generally, people from Wisconsin. Or people who really fucking like Commander Keen.
Yeah, the Green Bay helmet.
What? Why did Tom Hall pick Packers?
You know why? Because
that was his football helmet, I
publicly
think.
owned team, bitch.
But like, wait, is Tom Hall from fucking Wisconsin?
I feel like he is.
Oh, okay, that'll do it then.
He feels like a Wisconsinite, but
He
I mean,
feels like a Wisconsinite.
there's
What?
just something about him that just feels like he's from Middle America, the Midwest.
Howard, it's literally the top. It's not the middle.
It's the middle.
It borders Canada. How can it
Hey.
be? You fucking
Hey,
American.
hey! Hold on! Stop! You're getting mad that it's called the middle, but you're not getting mad by the part that it's called the Midwest.
Yeah,
there's
but it's west because it used to be west.
yeah, there's so many. There's so
Well,
many.
it used to
domestic
be the
terrorist
middle.
cells in there. They should call it the Middle East.
Oh.
Awful. So anyway, he attended the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Okay, yeah,
So-
fuck, that'll be why the Packers then.
Why is it? I don't want to fight you.
That is an interesting. I love how
Cholesterol cannon to the rescue.
I love how in Eternity, because of how like talk works or whatever, if you MDK shit,
Yeah, they just slide
fly
towards.
towards you. And it's
Fantastic.
I decided that he didn't want to die, or that he wanted to die, so he died. That's just how it works.
Cherub Corps is raiding with a party of 2.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid.
2 whole people.
Hey, Matt, don't be a dick.
I'm like fucking. You're just like hammering it. Like initially, it sounded sincere.
It's fine, he's from Jersey. That's just his state of being.
Yeah, fucking forget about it.
I apologize for nothing.
We just talked about why you shouldn't apologize, so good job.
Never
I'm all
apologize.
Never apologize for
All
anything.
fucking people from Jersey. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I ain't
suck my
apologizing.
dick.
Cool. Alright.
This whole crate platforming puzzle.
I like it.
It's so fucking TNT.
I feel like when I played Back to Saturn X episode 2, there was it map 2 or map? It was one of the early maps has like mandatory crate platforming that confused me.
That was, Boom goes the
Map 6 has
TNT
some
or
good
whatever.
shit.
Honestly, it started out, I liked it, but it just, I don't know, it didn't do enough to differentiate itself. It kind of turned...
Doesn't
It
have
was
enough
fine.
of its own.
It was
like,
fine,
yeah,
but it wasn't... It
doesn't have its
wasn't...
own voice.
It wasn't
It's basically
fun.
just TNT remixed a little bit.
Okay.
A remix.
Interested to see what will happen by the time it gets to the fucking later maps.
I can't wait to see Baron's Den 2.
Oh, Baron's Den 2. The two-inning. What was I looking for?
The Denening.
It's too much.
Oh, I need to go to... Where's Jimmy? Jimmy sent me a link to his thing.
And load the damn resources.
Fine. Maybe.
I love how
gotta tell you how to do
begrudgingly
your
he
job.
says this.
Tell you how to do your
Fine,
job.
I guess I'll
I like
load
how
it,
you
and I
put the
guess
cons-
you're my pog. Fuck it.
Fucking AD no.
Why is this not downloading?
I was gonna go through with it, but I decided, nah. I'll probably be just fucking burned at the stake for doing that.
You will lose subscriber.
Why is
I
this not
lose
downloading?
subscriber.
Dreamworld.com wants to download multiple files. I want it to download any file. Download blocked for what?
I do like the Tarnsman is a lazy fuck with .wad clause.
It's actually a lazy bitch.
Lazy
Wad.
bitch.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it? Okay.
It's
That'll
five.
be-
It's 5 asterisks.
I was wondering, like, why is there 5? Is it not
No.
fuck?
Was the download block because it wasn't from HTTPS?
I don't know. It's copy link address. Let's do this. HTTPS maybe? Not secure. Advanced. Proceed. Unsafe. Not found. Okay, well...
Where are you? Where are you?
His thread. There we go. Jesus Christ. I don't know. For some reason, it just wasn't, like, downloading from Doomworld. I didn't know why. Here.
Weird.
Here's the problem with Watson's legal defense. Thank you, Yahoo Sports.
Oh, also,
Well, some guy
pour
who
one
wa-
out for Yahoo Answers. That's
Oh.
going to be taken away.
That is?
Yeah.
We will.
How
we
is
will
Babby
never know how
formed is
Babby
going
formed.
to be
Yes.
lost.
We will
Oh,
never know how Babby is formed.
I Pregante.
And
I am Gregnant.
Oh, that video was so perfect.
Now, what will my brother, and me do? Isn't that their whole shtick for their podcast? Like, giving bad answers to Yahoo Answers questions.
It's time to move on to Quora.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
I guess
different
so.
thing, isn't it? There's a zip.
Also, Tarnsman,
Oh
is that
my
the guy who
God.
like got charged by like 30 women in across 20 fucking 6 cases?
Yeah,
or
that's the no, you have to tell the whole story because it's even more insane than that. Yes, he's the guy who's currently under Bill Cosby level allegations.
Oh,
He's the quarterback for the Texans who was the most sympathetic figure in sports until he got charged with a
Damn.
shitload of these cases. Anyways, let's see Jimmy Tex. 7 Soul. Ports tested in GZ Doom. Oh, I gotta load like half of these in Fuck it, I guess I'll load all of them in GZ Doom.
damn, that guy like squandered all of his equity.
Yeah,
Like,
he
squandered
basically
all of
did.
his goodwill equity.
He basically did 7 Souls, the mini Kako. See how hard? Like I have to. No, I mean, come on. Why am I doing that? Why is this even not even loading? GZ Doom application, go. Oh my God, new folder, Jimmy. Shit, because it doesn't want to click and drag from the fucking zip file. This is why you package your resources. I'm like 5 seconds away from just fucking loading them with no resources. This is why you package
No,
your.
come on,
This is why you
Barnes.
package your resources. Okay.
You've been at it for like a minute.
That's a minute too long.
Is that a minute too long?
It
yeah?
is. It's shit that I could have been fucking playing 7 Souls.
Today on
The mini
Tarnsman is a
room.
lazy bitch.
God.
On this episode, can't throw 2 wads together.
Throwing 2 odds together is fucking for people who have less things to do in their life.
2 whole files.
2 files is 2 files too many. I click, I play. No drag.
Tarnsman needs 0 files.
There we go. Dude, I hate how long it takes OBS to register ZDoom. Oh, this is cool.
Oh, right, it's this map.
I like the color of this water a lot. Oh, this is really cool. Why do I have no... Oh. I don't know why ZDoom makes me do this. There we go. I don't have sound until I restart sound for whatever reason.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, I've not.
I
had it.
did see Jimmy play this. This map's cool, but it's also very much just... Hey guys, do you remember Eternity Map 4?
I gotta play through that. I gotta play through Eternity.
I played like map 1 and map 2, and then I didn't play one.
Let's say I've only really played it in co-op. I haven't actually played through it single player.
Unsurprisingly, I need
Oh,
the
god damn it.
last thing to go through in its entirety is Heartland. And even I didn't really play through in its entirety technically, because I played the pre-release version in weird ordering, because I played them as they were done.
Nice.
Imagine playing Doom maps. What kind of sick human being would do that? This is really cool.
There's a waterfall, there are multiple waterfalls. If none of them have a secret behind, this is officially 0 out of 10.
If anybody puts a
Terrible
waterfall
map.
secret in their map, it's automatically disqualified and barred from winning. I think I found a place where I can get stuck permanently in the map, though. Cool. Looks like blood textures. Isn't this O-text?
No, I want
No.
to say these actually are blood textures.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Oh, those carts are definitely blood. Yeah, I think this is blood.
Is jumping allowed on this? No, it's not. Okay.
Wait, do you have like infinitely tall actors on?
No.
Okay.
You can just jump down in there is a problem.
Yeah.
It's very strange seeing like blood textures in a Doom map.
No, I like it.
It's fine. I'm just used to seeing them in blood.
I still
They
have never,
jump in.
I've never played Blood.
Blood is fun.
Haven't either.
It has the best first. I feel like it has the best episode of any first-person shooter I've played. That's not a ton of.
The only thing that I know about Blood is the "Come here, Caleb, it's time for your dick flattening" meme.
That's pretty good. It's a good one.
I'm gonna fucking box the little tombstones. Yeah, this is very Blood. Like,
Oh, that's a better buzzsaw than the one that was in TNT Goes Boom.
Yeah, I would strongly suggest trying out Blood sometime. It's a great game.
I still have to play the second Shadow Warrior expansion that I never finished for when I was doing the Shadow Warrior shit.
Is that Wanton Destruction?
It's the one that was like even more racist.
Stuck.
Even more racist. That's the name of the...
Locked.
Oh, that's where these barrels are from.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a map for the competition. Alfonso gets even more racist.
Okay. That was a cute, like, infinite hallway thing that was going on there. I like that.
Twin Dragons. Is that the name of it?
It's the one about Vietnam.
What?
Or, it started out where, like, your landlady was kicking you out of the apartment or something like that. I don't remember.
I think
Let me
Civi
see.
covered that one, yeah.
There's Wanton Destruction and Twin Dragon.
Is that a grenade launcher? It is.
Oh, good old 40mm. I'll go for some fucking Wanton.
None of the switches work in this, and it's kind of confusing.
Or are they, like, not animated?
They're not animated, yeah.
Weird. Didn't include that other switch. Or either the other texture or just not defined as switches.
The way this reloads is so weird because it, like, just, like, craters to the side.
Well, it's based off of the SSG reload, isn't it?
It seems a bit tricky to use. How many maps were submitted to Jimmy's contest? Ooh. A lot.
A bunch.
I will go find the thread.
It's like 30 something?
Oh, that's not as many as... He didn't give a lot of time, to be fair.
No, he gave, like, a
A week?
week, yeah.
He gave like a week, maybe a week and a half, something
I mean,
like that. I don't know.
Obsidian straight up said, like, thanks for giving more time.
At the same time, 15 hours total to work to make a map. That's plenty of time.
Yeah, I
You do a
get it.
lot in that amount.
Yeah, you can, but I don't know. I didn't want to limit people like that. My biggest why I didn't put a build time limit on mine is I didn't want to get into the, like, there's no way this was made in X amount of minutes kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, no, we're just gonna nip that in the
You're
bud.
posting in the and you're saying in the thread anyways that you don't want people making like big maps anyways.
No,
Generally,
I'm saying
anyways.
have a reason to make a big map. If
Yeah,
fucking like Mechadon
That's basically what I'm saying.
submits a
like,
masterpiece,
justify your length.
Yeah.
If Mechadon submits a map, oh man. Why did you make a big map? It's all I know.
If Mechadon made a small map, probably like fucking the universe would stop.
Smallest Mechadon map I know of is the Shocker and Gloomtown.
Yeah, and that sells 400 monsters in it.
Yeah, it's
This
just a really
is-
compact layout.
Really cool. I wish the
neat.
switches worked.
Oh god, voxel chess pieces.
No, they're sector chess pieces.
Oh, they're sector chess pieces?
Yeah, they look like they're very carefully made out of slots and 3D sectors.
Jesus.
They were, yeah.
Oh yeah, the
What I remember
1020.
hearing.
Oh yeah, his 1024 maps. Yeah, there you go.
Do those count?
Questionable.
They count in spirit.
Fair enough.
Why does the pistol have different ammo than the Uzi?
Isn't that the Shadow Warrior Uzi?
Yes, it's the Shadow.
One second.
Blood Hedges. Shadow Warrior Uzi.
The muzzle blast is actually kind of ridiculous on this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, like...
It's
I don't
almost
think
as
I've ever seen
ridiculous as that explosion.
That explosion.
a giant explosion, but it doesn't really do
Did
much
this
damage for
place-
something that big.
Let me check.
I don't even think I
No.
checked what the winners were.
I wonder if it's like an LZD.
The winners were, I
There's
believe.
an honorable mention.
There's an honorable mention. Okay, don't tell me who the winners are till I play.
Okay,
Stay
let
out.
me just get
Stay
the
out.
thread open for that.
What if I don't want to stay out?
Whatever it is.
Okay, that's actually really cool. Okay, that's actually really cool.
Your thread, Jimmy.
Yeah, okay, I really like that. That's just a really good way to set up a fight.
Never mind. Apparently, 43 maps were submitted, according to Jimmy's post.
Oh, really?
Alright, I've got the list up for when you need it.
Thank you.
And this was honorable mention number 2.
That's cool. Oh, and then the mini rooms of Kako's Castles. That was really cool. That's a map that's like the prime example of why anything I judge I'm going to play multiple times, because that's a map that I feel like I judge better on first play than maybe second play, just because of so much of its concept.
Yeah.
But that was really cool.
That was a pretty good beer. Shall I fetch something additional to drink?
Wow, wow. This is what the fuck is this? AR2 Rob Rip in Pieces.
Oh, A2 Rob?
Yeah, whatever his name is. That guy. Oh. I might change my things to where nothing for GZ Dude can be submitted. It all has to be fucking Eternity compatible.
Honestly, I would at least be fine with that.
Yeah, because you're gonna make a PO.
Power move.
Yeah. And then just tell the Z-Do mappers to go get fuck themselves.
Yeah, suck my dick.
It's a quality mapping contest. The winner gets.
I'm pretty sure that I don't need to play this in GZ Doom.
GZD, more like GZD's nuts.
I was gonna say, Adrian will turn up here sometimes, and here he is.
Sensed it. New.
I think A2 Rob made Tarnsman as a lazy bitch. Wad.
No, that was RF.
Oh, that was RF. Sorry, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Adrian Rob has
Donuts. Wad.
stuff. Yeah,
That's it.
it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I only played 3 maps of it, but I remember liking it. I should get back and play the rest of that. I love these, like, stone bricks.
Yeah, these are nice.
Back in a bit.
Okay.
The fucking, like, red Wolfenstein brick.
I like it
No.
more than the fucking... Oh. Here, I'm gonna play this in Eternity.
I don't think the
'Cause-
red Wolfenstein brick is quite so weathered.
I think it's. No, I think Jimmy modified that.
Yeah, I think it's an edit. Where's Eternity?
I think it's based on like the other red brick, the brick of the 11 or what the fuck it is.
I like this Catacombs ass chain gunner gauntlet at the start.
Could have been Cacabrick. I agree. Should have been Cacabrick.
I've met Matt.
This opening area just makes me think Spain.
Wow, man, way to rip off Spain, Rob. I'm sure that Juan Romero is very upset.
South American Mickey tells you to get your own texturing. ASMR.
Yeah, it was a Catacombs ripoff, that's what I thought. It felt very Catacombs. Get your own geometry is like all-time insult, though. I'm sorry. Like, that's one of the greatest
Fantastic.
things anyone's ever, like, said.
So mean.
It is very fucking mean.
That's why it's great.
And the best thing is the map was, like, just so blatantly in most ends. Is that an insult in square yet? Oh, Matt! Matt! Get back, Matt.
He's out here.
That is.
Matt, get your ass over here!
Holy shit.
That would be a good. Yeah. The in-joke insult. It's not much of an in-joke, it's just like a community in-joke.
Matt taking his sweet time getting that beer.
Ooh, I like that door. I like those, this lift step, too, here. It definitely should be used in something.
There's a lot of good stuff in Jimmy Tex. I need to take a look through that. That's sort of like keycard screen texture, something I need to grab.
What is this MIDI originally in?
I'm back.
I do not know. Matt, important question has been asked by Office.
So, hey, you know how American McGee, when he saw Tom Mustaine's first map, told him to get his own geometry?
I kind of remember.
Anyways, we need to put that as an insult square.
Like as a, how would that work in context, though?
I don't know. Don't we have, like, the copycat enemy for E3?
Oh yeah, I guess we do. Oh, okay, that could be a...
Oh yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah, that could be a, yeah. Like just square going like, get your own geometry or something like
Yeah.
that. That'll do better.
I mean, yeah. Square does square, does it?
Secret insight into Square dev talk.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, thank
Basically
you.
how a lot of it goes.
That's
go. Well, that's the
Here's a
most dev talk we
stupid
did in
like
the
joke
past couple
meme
years.
idea.
Hey, there's a
Perfect,
reason.
let's put it
There's
in.
a reason why I made the joke in the pus mapping. By the way, I have to say this: those pus speed map threads, especially now that they begin with a V, I read something completely different every time I look at that thread.
Oh.
So, anyways, that's the reason I put the joke in the pussy speed mapping thread about doing square to crowdsource episode 3.
Yeah, there you go. Just, I mean, like, get other people to do it.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
Although I'm super stoked to see what people come up with, even just to like I mean, like not for like inspiration fuel, but just to get back into
The
like,
Square
playing
mo-
Square
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah. Because like I mean, as soon as if I play Square again, I just keep remembering why.
It's so much fun to
Not
map
to toot our
for.
horns, yeah, not to toot our horns or anything, but like why it's so fucking good, and what I enjoyed the most about it. So and that like kind of like gets me, because like you know what, I'm lucky to say that I'm working on things that once I start playing it, I can't stop playing it because they're fun. And Square is one of them. Doombringer is actually another one of them. I call, much to the chagrin of some Quake people on the team, I call Doombringer Fun Quake.
Wow, wow, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm personally insulted by that because I do love me Quake. That upside down switch is glorious. Holy shit! You know what this reminds me of a ton, even though it's like a much smaller version of it. That room in hydroponics in TNT 2. You know the room I'm talking about, AD? It's like way shorter than it is. Where like you go around the
sort of
outside.
like the outdoor area
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
go down the lift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it reminds me a bit of some Matt's mapping actually, some stuff in the coffee break, sort of that architecture.
It does.
I definitely have. Oh yeah, like map 3, I guess, kind of has a bit of that like L-shaped area with like stuff on the sides. Yeah, I don't know. Like coffee break is definitely at a point. It's in a weird part of my like mapping career where it's just like I got back into making good maps again, and it's.
Oh, why didn't
still
you
is,
die?
like,
Fuck
weird-
you.
It's in a weird like place where it's like they're not my best maps.
No,
but
what
they're
the-
good. What the fuck?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I just got I just got
So good.
memed so hard by that fucking mank. Oh my god. That was fucking I'm about to end this man's whole career levels right there.
Oh, I gotta replay that. I was distracted. Fuck.
Oh, you're not the only one replaying things.
So you fucking
Tarns didn't save.
in that corner and then you bad things will happen. Coming.
Oh, I like that beginning where you get out of a coffin.
Yeah.
Kind of like how the map put you in one. Got bodied.
I got just absolutely bodied right there. Like no joke. Because here's the thing, I went through like a whirlwind of emotions when that happened. My first thought was, how the fuck did he resurrect that Mancubus that far away from him? And then like I realized it was a second one, and that's when I was like, oh, my life is over. I've ended everything. These specters are being very annoying right now.
Oh, were you distracted from the death by the fucking craft beer post?
Yeah, I was.
What's the craft beer pose?
So CSG made a post in the Doom Twid Discord where it's just like this meme with like it says symptoms of COVID-19 include lack of taste, craft beer lovers, like the I don't know, looks like Robert Downey Jr.
What?
Yeah.
He looks very relieved.
Oh, is this in general or something?
It's in Days of Our Lives, yeah.
Fucking, I'm not unmuting that to go fucking look at that. Why would I even dare do that?
they implying
I missed what was going on. What is this?
Are they implying that craft beer lovers have no taste?
Yes, that's exactly what they're implying now.
Well, craft beer is so flavorful, it would ruin all the taste you have, so there you go.
That doesn't make any sense, man.
Systematic desensitization. Also, I've switched to...
Want to try that word again, Matt?
Systematic desensitization.
Sensation.
Desensitization. It's got 13 S's in it, right? Desensitization. Also, I'm drinking rum now. Plantation, dark rum, whatever. Sipping rum.
You need light to see, but if you see too much light, you go blind. It's like that with taste. I mean, technically, like, something could destroy your taste buds, I guess.
Yeah. Although, like, your taste buds aren't very much of taste. It's
Smell,
mostly
yeah.
smell, yeah. Mostly your olfactory nerves.
That's why things taste like shit when you get a cold.
Yeah, because you can hardly detect flavor. Probably the same like with COVID. It just affects everything in your respiratory system. So who's had their shots yet?
I have not had my shots yet. I don't want the government fucking putting its microchips in me.
Microsoft.
Microsoft, yeah, sorry, that's right.
They're gonna put them mind control juices in me.
Actually, that makes it totally fine because they're a corporation, so therefore I'm
I
not
was gonna say
afraid of them. Yeah.
Fried.
It's okay for a private
Enterprise.
business to do terrible things to me.
Microsoft's never done anything wrong.
Damn straight. Oh, hi, Mancubus. Yeah.
Well, Kate's is gonna install Windows 98 in me.
So anyway, how's your self-rocket death?
Oh. God damn it, Max. I don't have any shotgun shells. Seriously, one of the most like hard-coded things in me from just playing Z-Doom and not looking at my actual ammo counts. What the fuck is... Oh, testing Hotel California. That's why it's called that. Anyways, is just determining if I have ammo for a weapon by trying to select it, and because Z-Doom would stop me.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, yeah, like Doom doesn't stop you. It just says, "Oh, there's nothing." They get you switch.
No, it only stops you once you try to fire it.
Yeah.
See, sometimes
switch
it's
it, yeah.
useful. Sometimes it is useful. There is like a rare occasion you want to bring up the shotgun already and you're about to run over shells.
Yeah. Although, like, Doom will still switch you to the shotgun if it's the only thing you have. That's... Yeah. It does have limited use.
God dang it.
Well then, you should, I think you should
The
save.
same Mancubus!
What?
Just ignore.
Oh.
Why is it trying to load?
Oh, wait,
trying to
yeah,
load the wrong
test
save.
results.
It's running like TPH resource new was there.
Hey, in the
Good file name.
Eternity saves.
God dang it.
Warn you.
Yeah, it would have just crashed.
Yeah, it would have just crashed, and I would have been very confused.
Oh, is this a pre-release version?
What? Of what?
This is it's a DRD team build.
No, this is a special-made version that Max
yeah.
made, so I could test TPH in Eternity.
Yeah, because it was like... It was basically immediately after I made the commit that fixed shit. Actually, I don't know if it fixed shit or it was just me adding the gross hack for the penta damage.
Dude, I rocketed myself in this area like 4 times. Good fight.
I kept forgetting to say, I really liked the blending of the grey flat with the tan one, whilst maintaining the single height.
Yeah, sector.
I normally don't like that, but
Flat
it looks good.
Well, that's some detail there with stuff.
There's some
Yeah,
stuff
like-
from the detail era that is totally fine, and
It was very tasteful.
yeah.
It was nicely done.
Yeah, but if it's like every single brick has to be fallen out of the wall and has tech behind it or blood, and
Yeah,
fuck
One
that.
hexagon is missing.
yeah. There's
like
always
this-
a
Fuck
missing.
that so hard.
this,
I
win-
love the
this
one
wall,
hexagon.
this wall is too flat and uniform. I need to fuck it up.
There is so much of that in Suitcase Agora. It's actually hilarious how much of that I did. Especially the hexagon
Tarnsman, the
shit.
master detail era mapper.
You were a product of the time, man. And then you
There's some
really-
really good. Actually, having to map for vanilla. Oh, it's a third one. I like the arch value usage in this map a lot.
Exit file.
There we go. That was a good map.
Jimmy
I
Vile.
like that map a lot. That was by A2 Rob.
Yeah, that looked really solid.
Yeah, very solid map. All right, next map is Abyss Shadow Shaft. Format UD. I gotta use GZ Doom again. Fuck you.
Disqualified.
No, I'll fucking play GZ Doom maps if people make them, but I don't know why GZ Doom makes me restart sound. It makes no sense. Also, why OBS takes forever to recognize that GZ Doom is being played.
Are you like using?
It doesn't
actual
want to
G-
show it.
There we go.
Is this like actual factual GZ?
I'm like, fine, I guess.
Yeah, I'm using actual GZ Doom because this is UDM format.
Who made
Fair.
this?
Abyss, apparently.
Oh fuck is Jimmy's goddamn?
This is called Shadow Shaft.
This is bringing some like ballistics vibes to me.
This is bringing some severe ballistics vibes to me.
Number 4.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. I just saw that auto map and I'm like, oh no.
Here we go. Time for hallways.
Time for hold on. 1 second. I need to check something.
Detail hallways.
I need to check something. 1 second. Why did that last MIDI sounded so familiar to me? I need to for testing.
I wonder if I should spoil something about the Jimmy set.
About the Jimmy set?
Yeah. There's one Adventures of Square map in it.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Map. Is it E3 M3?
Cyrus is saying that the last MIDI was used in TPH.
It was okay. That's where that's why it sounds super familiar to me. Okay, I think it's E3 M3. That's where I recognize that from. Okay. Yeah, it's a Jimmy MIDI. It's E3 M3, probably.
That's weird. It looks
Cyrus.
like some things aren't
Or it's
animating
E3
properly.
M4. Yeah, the raindrops don't look they're animated properly. It's either E3 M3 or E3 M4, I think.
Weird. So like the switches didn't
Economy
work
of
in the
Truth. Yep, that's it.
animations.
Yeah, I think it's E3 M3.
So wait, the switches didn't work in that last map, and the animations didn't work.
Is your GZ Doom install cursed?
Yes.
Haunted?
Is there something strange with? What the fuck? These damn people in their cars with the zoomy zooms. It's 12:50 in the morning.
That's perfect time to be doing donuts. You know what it might be? It might be because I'm loading Jimmy Tex with it, and this didn't need Jimmy Tex.
Oh, maybe.
And Jimmy Tex's animate might be overriding.
Very true, yeah.
Very possible.
Let me try loading. Let me try loading without Jimmy Tex and see if maybe that works.
Probably something that could happen.
That might have been the thing on the last one too.
Yeah, it looked like it was its own thing.
Yeah, this doesn't need Jimmy Tex, it looks like.
Great, now we have to guess whether it needs Jimmy text or not.
No, I can read the fucking text file.
Alright. That's good.
Nope, it's still not loading. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Or it's still not animating.
Oh, weird. Maybe Jimmy text is broken. Oh. I think it was missing like an anim defs or something. Or animated. Who knows?
Dude, why does this look like this on the auto map? Speaking of Hellkeep, you know what the worst thing in Hellkeep is? When you have to do this.
Oh yeah, just that demon hallway.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Is jumping allowed? Jumping's allowed, so I need to jump like that. Man, the first two maps were so great, and then we get this.
Hellkeep does feel like a map that was made in like 2 hours.
Sorry, Abyss, but mineshaft hallways not my cup of tea. Or at least if you're gonna do mine, you can do mineshafts. You just gotta not do this.
I'm trying to think of.
Scythe 2 has a good mineshaft level.
Map, what is it, map 15?
It might be. I don't know. I haven't played Scythe 2 in so long that I actually forget like most of it. I remember the first episode and then the Aztec and Hell episodes, and then I forget like all the stuff that comes in between. I know Egypt's in there. I just don't remember any of the maps.
Yeah.
That's right. I guess bits of it definitely do blend together, I think.
And it's not like they're bad maps. I remember them all. I remember enjoying every single one of them. I just don't remember them because I have not played Scythe 2 for many, many moons.
Do you think Eric Alm knows that his work has influenced this many people?
I think Eric Alm knows he's the most influential mapper of all time.
You think?
I think he does. And that's why he said I'm good and then went off to be like a dentist in Austria or whatever.
I think he's
I think it's a bit more than that.
You know what? Swedish, Austrian, what's the difference?
Yeah, they're all the same, whatever.
Yeah, look, okay, white people are basically all the same.
They're basically all the same. Unless they're Italian or Irish or any other denomination not considered white. Or Greek or...
Wow.
If you're Mediterranean-ish.
Mediterranean-ish.
Yeah, Mediterranean-ish.
They're just tan white people. Everybody's just a tan white person when you think about it.
There's varying levels of tannedness.
Yeah.
I just know that it's not appropriate to make fun of anybody's accent unless they're Italian.
I don't make fun of everybody's accent.
You're touching my spaghetti. Remember that? Remember that whole thing? That meme that lasted 2 weeks?
It was funny.
Yeah, I mean, it was, yeah. Like, that's the thing, though. It's like, it's never like, it's like, if we just talk funny, then that's not as bad.
It was just like a funny joke that didn't really outstay its welcome.
I
Also,
don't even
like,
know what that is.
No, it's from like this old like fucking like 1940s or 1950s cartoon,
But
where like apparently like yeah it was a Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but like the friggin' like bear family were like all Italians for some reason.
Well, I mean, bears are the most Italian of animals.
I thought they would be the most Russian of animals.
No, they're the most Italian of animals. They'll fucking eat anything, and they're just fucking. They eat a shitload and then sleep all the time.
Yeah, true. Very true. It's touching my spaghetti.
it
This map
Actually,
would
that-
probably be better if it had like an actual like song as its background music and not just
What's
like I don't know, it's got one of those like atmospheric just non-sounds.
Just like the PlayStation Doom soundtrack or
I
something.
guess, I don't know. It's got one of those things that everyone always jizzes over and then I listen to it for 5 seconds and I'm like, yeah, I don't like this at all.
I don't really understand the whole like appeal of dark ambient.
I understand
I
the
find
appeal.
it really, really hard to write.
I understand the appeal of dark ambient in like Dark Souls.
I think that Dark Ambient works in like PSX Doom.
It's
or-
Quake. Well, my entire Quake experience is with no soundtrack, so
Yeah,
Except
same
Dark
here.
Souls doesn't really use that. Most of the time, Dark Souls just doesn't have music.
yeah, it doesn't.
It's mostly
Yeah,
just
unless
there
you're
for.
facing-
It's mostly just
facing
music for
something that would
bosses.
kill you. Yeah.
Well, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Alright.
You made the decision. You went through with it.
I said to myself, you know what?
Nice.
You know what I need to do? This is my destiny.
Nice. And you didn't even kill the pain elemental too. Nice. Just rocket punch the sucker. Let the chips fall where they may.
The pain elemental controlled me to feed on pain. Yeah, basically. Well, this map is now more interesting now that it's out of the dark tunnels and into the less dark tunnels, I guess. Oh no, I'm not really feeling this map at all. Sorry, Abyss, but this gets a gnaw dog from me.
Nah, dog.
Not my.
Feels like TNT, but like the worst aspects of it.
Yeah, this feels like Baron's Den to me.
Baron's mind.
As we established earlier, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do Baron's Den. If you ever find yourself like thinking like, hey, maybe I should do Baron's Den, just don't, and everything will be better for
Do
it.
Mount Pain instead.
Just add a mountain to it, and that'll be its only redeeming quality.
That's the worst thing with contests like
Gonna
that.
make Mount Baron's Den.
Is the
1 second.
entries where you just got to be like, yeah, I don't like this at all. No.
And you don't wanna stop in the middle, because like there could be something cool, and then most of the time there isn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously I'd play all of it because it would be really, really dickish to just like judge it as like, no.
Yeah.
I do like this like close quarter rocket fight with Barons though. That's a cool little fight. Is this the exit
There you
though?
go.
Very back to the ending of Demons Are Real.
Shadow Shaft. Shadow Shaft gets a big, more like shadow ass. Billy, Big ol' Billy, last saucer off Mercury. Needs to run with ports tested. Map format UDMF. Fuck you.
UDM. F yourself.
Yeah, UDMF. Get the fuck out of my life.
Really
This is
should've-
the last map we're gonna play.
Really should have posted the contest map like tomorrow and not included GZ Doom.
Yeah, why did I do that?
Because you'll probably see some cool fucking GZ Doom maps.
Because I probably will see some cool fucking GZ Doom maps, and then I'll be like, God dang it. Last Saucer off Mercury.
With that prize pool, god damn. I'm thinking of actually making like.
I'm glad that this map uses don't use.
I'm thinking of making like a really like crap map, just so it could be like the closest without going over type of Price is Right map. Like all the missions are terrible. It's just like I can't complain. It was one room with an infinite shotgun, and it wasn't terrible.
Why would I award that anything, Matt?
I don't know.
I mean, nepotism only gets you so far, dude. Come on.
I guess so. but-
That Archvile is a fucking legend.
My goal is to win by
Archvile.
default.
So this map is honorable mention number 4.
Big Ol' really makes a good stuff.
Makes good stuff. I just find it a bit of a shame that he spends most of his time slaving away in the DBP pits.
But it's like if there's like just an outlet for just making a thing.
That's what they do, and that's why people participate in those projects. And I'd say they've been a net benefit to the Doom community. They're the most interesting of the speed map projects that I've played, like, honestly, straight up.
I guess if they're just viewed as speed map projects, then
I mean, that's
yeah.
what they are.
Basically.
I need to get that.
We got some rain going on.
It's actually acid rain, and it does damage to you, and it's actually kind of interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a marked improvement over the last map. Once again, sorry, Shadow Man, or Shadow, or Abyss, that was the guy's name.
Shadow.
Shadow Man's the guy who really, really hates that Russian band.
Oh god. That fucking
And
shit.
makes, like, interesting and good-looking maps, but then, like, I'm like, oh, that looks interesting to play, and then I see, like, 500 people complaining that there's, like, a bunch of weird,
It's like a dead Lara Croft.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
Oh,
well,
that weirdo. Gotta shoehorn in some cringe.
Thanks, Russia.
The Slider
Thank you,
Mastermind.
Russia.
Yeah, I really should bring the Slider Mastermind back.
The Slider Mastermind is my favorite T-Rex album.
That was such a, like, accidental, like, oh, this is amazing. I can't believe that this works. Yeah, I definitely should bring that back. So I gave, I don't know if
Fantastic.
you were around for it, Max, but I made the Spider Mastermind call the Lost Soul Charge at the beginning of its missile state.
Oh,
And then it would just, like, power slide across the ground at you.
that's fucking great.
Yeah. I should use that for something.
That is one
Spider
of the
Mastermind Tokyo Drift up in here.
Yeah. Apparently the rad suit isn't powerful enough to protect me from, like, dunking myself in the acid, though, I guess.
fucking- Makes sense.
I mean, it doesn't protect your head, so it does make sense. Add the Archvile attack to the beginning. Really, the Spider Mastermind should just do what Gorchev does. Oh, I should make Gorchev call the Lost Soul Charge. Why didn't I think of that before?
So, that would be such a
Sentence.
fucking nightmare to avoid. this motherfucker sliding at you, and then he fires a BFG.
His arena isn't really like designed for that though, but I could tweak it. Oh,
Just redesign it, maybe?
that'd be so cool. I should do that. I should have Gorchek fucking slider master.
Fucking power slide Gorchev.
His missile state is a fucking thing of beauty.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
His missile state calls basically every attack in the game and then jumps to his death state. It's his final suicide attack.
It's really nasty, to be fair.
It is. It's fucking because the final thing it calls is a BFG blast.
If it didn't get you before, the tracers, they probably will.
So that's why having him do it, but in sliding fashion, would be even better.
That would be very funny, but intensely cruel.
Yeah, it would be.
That's why he should do it.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of like one of the best Square moments of all time for me was Dime's first playthrough of episode 1, where he finally killed the Destructinator, and then the head popped off and immediately killed him, and I'm like that was a like personal like, that's right, motherfucker, I did that to you.
Good. Very
And
good.
and that's just all I'm thinking of somebody just getting like fucking Gorchev slid, and I'm like, yeah.
Gorchev uses so many fucking...
You got Gorcheved.
The thing is, like, Gorchev is really nasty, like, especially at close quarters. Holy shit, you would get fucking wrecked.
He's literally hiding behind a corner to just like backstab you with that attack is the best part.
Yeah, because you're a bastard.
I know. Well, he's the bastard, Bulgarian bastard to be clear. This is a really cool exit, by the way. This is a really cool map.
You know, I know Acid Rain as a thing is like a really cool idea.
And then it restarts itself. Cool. That was a cool little map. Good job. This is Central Processing Sweet Tooth Brimstone. I've already played this map. That was the yellow thing. I might play one more map. This is Cacodemon 888 Jimmy Corp. Do not play this in Pure Boom. It fucks up a bit. No, I want to play something different. The floor is also lava. Is this the square map? This is a square
Yeah,
map.
that's a square map. Yeah.
I'm going to play this because I want to play the square map.
You gotta load up square, baby.
I have to load this with square?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a square map.
I don't know.
Did you not think you had to not?
I was just
No, he was gonna try and load it with Doom 2.
I will load with Doom 2. Let's see how it is.
Matt,
Hold on. I'm
A1,
trying to
A1.
drag this into square and it's telling me it won't work.
What? No, yeah, you might have to just dash file it.
Oh my god.
Square dash file.
Oh my god. Hold on. Maybe if I move it to the square folder and then drag it into the
Blame-
square. That's how. No. Oh,
Okay.
script error square PK3 base script. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I have really outdated square, I guess.
What version of what version of the download do you have? Is it
3.3
2.0?
3.3.1.
Okay, so that's that's 2.0, I think.
How do I download Square?
How do you
Oh
download
my
Square?
fucking god.
I wonder if there's a
only there was
website for that.
website that
How
you could
do I
that,
shot web?
ripped off by Tormentor that you could
Adventures
Download
of
Square,
Square.
How do I download Square?
Is it just the Adventures of Square? Hold on, wait, what? Microsoft? Okay, yeah, here we go. Mirror.
Yeah, get the Windows version.
Okay, there we go. Hey, Matt, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Okay, what? It's not like I'm on the development team or anything.
You're gonna need to like set it up for capture probably.
Probably. We'll see. It'll be fine. It'll be easy.
for
OBS.
CAPTCHA?
It's no. It's fine. I'm gonna play this map. It's fine. We're all good. You know what? Just sometimes life is hard and things are difficult, but we get through it because we're people. You know.
We made this so easy.
Somebody posted in the Spain thread. What did somebody post in the Spain thread? Levels were confusing. Good, I'm glad you got confused. Shotgun Mayhem. What the fuck is Shotgun Mayhem? Shotgun Mayhem. Screenshots. It's just a guy with a shotgun. Okay, cool. That looks like it's something that somebody made. Okay, Square, new version. Why do we update Square?
To add, to fix a bunch of things in episode 2.
Oh, we fixed a bunch of things in episode 2?
But then, yeah, that version was released in 2019. We
Well,
are so...
you know what,
far
Matt?
behind.
You know what, Matt? Sometimes...
What?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Just sometimes, Matt. Big brick.
Sometimes.
You know what? Big brick.
Brick.
Big Brit.
Square.exe.
And Rocking's so good.
The truth is harder than the pain inside.
Square's apparently had a weird resolution that I need to fix. Video. What the fuck is this resolution?
I have no idea.
1520 by
1520 by 8.5.
No. God, why is this so loud?
1080 is too mainstream. I prefer more experimental resolutions.
Video, select preset. No, it's not on here.
What are you looking for?
The, like, mid one between these two. It's like...
1600 by 900?
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, you might have to...
Why is it not there? That's my preferred resolution.
Yeah, why is
It's
that
my
not
preferred
there?
windowed resolution.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, it's what I use for streaming shit.
that's what I use when testing.
Yeah,
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't
That's
know.
what I generally use.
There we go, boom.
Those
Start.
fucking-
Quadrilateral.
I think I might have just seen a bird, like...
The
roll
floor
off
is
of
also
somebody.
lava. Okay, cool. So literally, okay, caution don't. Alright.
Yeah, I appreciate the fucking
I love that
immediate
sign.
use of one of the best textures in Square.
What is caution don't originally from?
I think it's just like a Zazer thing. I think that texture might be Zazer's
Yeah.
doing.
No, but I know,
Is
but
it from E1A5?
Yeah, E1A5.
Yeah, it's like
caution
the
and
big
don't.
circle pit with, I think, like a lemonade in the middle or something very
God
good.
dang
it's a
it.
Smiley thing, I think. Yeah.
Do I need to like crowd surf on a chatterbox? That'd be
I don't know.
so great.
More correctly, no.
You might need to like jump on trees.
Yeah, that's right. I forget that you can stand on like everything in Square.
Yeah.
I shouldn't forget that, considering that like 90% of the big brick times involve jumping on an enemy.
It's coming back.
You a stupid hoe, Square, cubular, yeah. Oh, okay. Let's do you a stupid hoe.
You were stupid. You were stupid. That's some like vintage.
Fucking Alfonso
stuff.
raps.
Yeah. We need the album.
You do need the album. How much
Wait,
do we need to like pay Fonz to do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I hope that Fonz returns.
Fawn's returned
Again.
to complain about people giving him a
complain, yeah.
sex change.
One make fucking Alfonso's rap album goes triple platinum.
That's fine. Everybody, I hope you're listening to the stream for your map name titles. I might do best map name title for one of the prizes. I don't know. I might just give out even more money and even more prizes just to trigger Matt.
Honestly,
I
do
mean,
that.
I mean, I don't care. I just feel like the prize amount is excessive.
Why?
Well, Frag agrees with you on that.
I don't know. Fucking.
What's excessive? Is this
You're
lava?
American.
At least the water isn't lava. I mean, obviously, that's so adorable.
That's good. That feels like solid Square style humor.
We should just like include this as like a secret map. Really? I can't get through this? Oh, you're... Fudge.
Oh yeah, Zaza put in like the fucking jumping after dropping off time, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we do have like jump forgiveness.
Coyote time, yeah.
Yeah.
Coyote time, alleged forgiveness arose by any other name. Oh wait, I think you have to use the cows.
We like what
Oh, you
ours
might have
just
to
posted.
push the cows.
Community episode build a brick.
Yeah, I do
Oh.
have to push the cows in to get that switch.
Oh, you gotta use the cows.
That's... Oh,
I'll do that once I finish all this. This obviously isn't lava, it's on the floor. This should be lava, it is the floor. Can I switch? Thank you. Oh, auto run off. No, auto run on. Thank you. Wow, is it allowed to use a square resource? Yeah, we have like a whole like map maker kit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was, the policy was like, always when E2 releases, people can make maps.
Yeah. I mean, I was hoping we'd, you know, finish everything, but it's just like, you know, this'll help keep things moving for people that want to make stuff. So yeah, episode 2 is the
Yeah, you know,
MDK.
it's rough when you, like, want to use textures and
No,
you
why
can't
do I
because
fuck
the
that up?
entire thing isn't released. Sarah?
Like the back to Saturn X. Yeah.
Hey.
Is
Do I have
E3
the-
waiting on a map 26?
No, E3's not waiting on a map 26. It's waiting on like a map everything.
I had to find time to make
Oh yeah,
map
that's
I had in
right.
mind.
Right click. I haven't played Square in so long I forgot how to throw grenades. I was trying to find the hotkey. Do cows move when you shoot them? They don't. Oh, I need to fib them.
Yeah, you can push or defibrillate them.
Yeah.
Just shove them around.
What's-
Defib is probably like the quickest way because they just like blast.
Yeah, you need to
Massive
defib
enough
them.
that they can't be shot, but like you can defib them away.
Well, we're teaching kids important lessons like that shock paddles save lives.
I remember there was somebody.
Who was upset
I
with
think
us making the them like a weapon, right?
Yeah. I remember there was somebody like that, like where like Jimmy like showed it off like years and years ago at like the. It was like this what was it? I don't know, some kind of thing in Australia. With like.
Who is a BTSX vintage mapper that made a map for it? Like, what do you mean?
You mean like an old school mapper? Wouldn't that be Nat 20?
Natural 20 made maps for it. I mean, what do we consider vintage? The whole fucking team at this point.
Yeah, the people
I
working on
mean-
maps are not too vintage.
BTSX, fucking nearly a decade.
Oh, I can't believe I fucked that up. Oh, the slidiness. Square's got really good air control, but I forgot how much the slidiness can really fuck you up.
Oh yeah, the zoom.
Yeah. Especially getting used to I'm going the other way, fuck it. Getting used to like Eternity non-slidiness.
I still don't understand what quite the cause is of that.
I think it's like just whatever the movement physics are. Nope.
Yeah, it's like it's just.
But like,
different
why
friction,
did
I
it
think.
change like that?
I don't know.
Probably like hex and shit, maybe.
Yeah,
That far back.
Blame Hexen is the response for everything.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty fair.
I'm pretty sure Hexen is why the movement is how it is in Z-Doom.
Well, that was a really cool little map.
That was good.
Where does this take? Oh, it just takes me. It takes me to map 1, but it uses map 2's music.
Oh, weird.
That's weird.
I like the proper use of the intermission bit.
Did this get anything?
This
Got
guy...
an award just because it was a square map.
Yeah, Square Award. Best Square.
Square award, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that Jimmy could have done without it being, like, a real fucking conflict of interest.
What?
Not conflict of interest, but, like, being accused of extreme bias.
It was a great map.
It was. It was, but people would probably... There'd be sour grapes.
This is a better map. I wonder who made it.
They can fucking deal with.
This is not a better map. This is a
How
worse
dare
map.
you.
I'm trying to play this map pacifist because I've never done that. It's actually pretty fucking good. Square's actually a brutal game, pacifist. I wonder if it's even doable.
Maybe. Probably.
Warning.
Like, level.
Maybe E1A2 is kind of impossible.
Maybe. Okay, that was oh yeah, because you actually have to kill things. And they won't infight enough to kill all of them. So that was no, you don't have to kill things. You can jump on a thing to get over it. You can jump on a
Well.
chatterbox, so no, it's not impossible. Anyways, everyone have a good night. That was fun. I'll play more of those Jimmy maps probably tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.
Take
Good
care.
night.